This is a hunt I've been looking forward to all summer long. We're headed to Nebraska to hunt the sand hills, so it's rolling prairie. When it comes to the hunting that Matt and I do, it's typically on our own farms or we're doing public land. So this is a complete DIY hunt, so who knows what we're in for.
Vision is seeing something in the future. I'm not seeing it for what it is right now, I'm seeing what the potential is and what it's going to turn into. People hire us to come and visit their properties,
consult with the landowner, increase wildlife numbers, improve habitat.
Ah, that might be a holdup. There we go.
It's like I was going to say that other rod come. Now you're pulling the whole thing.
Yeah. Pull it all the way down and tie it. Well,
I'll bungee it back here.
I ain't scared.
So just like any other trip you'd take when you're carrying gear, we want to set up camp and then get to shooting our bows before we head out that afternoon. Well, that first afternoon we got out into the field and we hadn't gone too far from the truck, and we had our first experience encounter with mule deer. And it was quick realization that this week was gonna be tough and we were definitely out of our comfort zone. We got close on that one, didn't even know it.
You know, I've seen all the hunting videos my entire life of spotting and glassing and seeing deer bedded, but after seeing this bed tucked in the side of the bank down low to where basically the top of their head is showing, if that even, I knew that we were going to have to get close to see them before they saw us. Jason and I are a couple guys from Michigan that we met. Jason's originally from this part of Nebraska. Ryan's a Michigan native, and we met them last year on a consultation at Jason's property and developed a great relationship with them, and they invited us on this hunt and we didn't turn them down.
Jason had harvested a buck and we need to go and help and try to meet up with him and get that animal packed out of there.
We were packing out. We come over top of a ridge. Seen a buck. It was as big as the one next to yours, I think. But he was shed. I slipped around the corner, come up over top, and here's the velvet buck that was next to his in that dark horn buck.
That day gives you a good idea of just how tough it is out there. 95 plus degrees, and they've got weight on their backs, and they're tired and thirsty by the time they make it back out with that deer. Those quills are amazing. Look at the way he's turning face dead away, and you can't get to him. That's just, the Joker's a walking cactus. Look at that. He's protecting himself against that. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
When it comes to the lake bath, that's about as redneck as it gets. I mean, that's our shower for the week, and I don't know how much cleaner we're getting, but it's a different type of, at least we're not sticky, sweaty. Deer are just so good at hiding in every little nook and cranny out there, and we think we'd scouted out this area and we pop over the hill, and it's actually the first deer that is a shooter caliber, and he's already stood up because he's caught our wind and it's game over. But it's a great sign that we're finally seeing some good deer in this area. You know, when you're hunting in a camp with a bunch of buddies, a bunch of guys, there's always somebody who wants to be that guy that's like, no, I didn't kill nothing. Then he like whips out the antlers.
Yeah, there was not going after him was not a choice.
Worth it, huh?
Yeah.
Ryan, being from Michigan, it's his first muley, but an absolute stud, and couldn't be happier for him. But man, we just know that if we put in our time, we're gonna get one down.
Deer, right here.
There he goes. We were way out of that game. 175.
If you could sum up the whole week into one hunt, that was perfectly done with. We were on deer, but just everything was wrong.
One of the biggest takeaways for me after being out there for 5 days and looking at the landscape, it was a clear reminder that Mother Nature provides everything. The caliber of deer that Ryan and Jason both shot were great deer, and they make their living solely on the native landscape. The closest crop field's 30 miles away. So it's a good reminder to us that, you know, when we focus on habitat to try and enhance it and improve it, work towards respecting and working with Mother Nature, because she provides exactly what wildlife need.
I absolutely love prairies. Now, give me a week of trying to chase muleys in there, it gets a little frustrating, but when you step back and you think about the hunt, it was more of a walk through the prairie, looking at the amount of life in the landscape and just enjoying the outdoors on a prairie and carrying a bow along with.